Righty. Hey, you who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their parents' help did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you, you would cry. Look at them in song and know they love you. And give a tender year, can't know all the fears that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth before they can die. Teach your elders well, their children's help will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you, you would cry. Put them in the sun and know they love you. Teach your children. La-di-da-da-da-da. Yes, motherless children have a hard time. Mother is gone. Motherless children have a hard time when mother is gone. The children got no place to go, running around from door to door. Motherless children have a hard time when mother is gone. Father will do the best he can when mother is gone. Father will do the best he can when mother is gone. Father will do the best he can. But so many things a man just don't understand. Motherless children have a hard time when mother is gone. Some says sister must do when mother is gone. Some people say sister don't know what to do. Motherless children, I have a hard time. Mother is gone. Children got no place to go, running around door to door. Motherless children, I have a hard time. Mother is gone. Send your rainbows falling in the sheltered grace of longing. Fill your arms with gentle laughter in the morning of our rapture. Neath waterfall of friendship will be reaching for our courtship till the seasons of our love run out of time. Find your face of flowers in the quiet hidden bowers in the shade. I call your powers to bring the soft spring showers no more, sending lonely arrows from the hero's ivory tower. We finally aroused with a song. Summer winds are blowing, the fields are overflowing, our blessed hearts are glowing like the butterfly that races, receiving all our chases till we fall into embraces and capture love's twin faces for a while. Then autumn leaves are falling, our separate ways are calling, each to his own highway, endless separate skyway, to follow his tomorrow, the shadow of the swallow, and try triumph over sorrow and don't ask why. 'Cause winter makes us shiver as she covers all the mirrors. A blue dress of sudden ices hides her woolen spices. She stops the rivers with her eyes to watch the sparrow as he dies. Sings a song of death to you and so send your rainbows falling, the sheltered grace of longing to your arms with gentle laughter in the morning for our journey. The waterfall of friendship I'll be reaching for your courtship till the seasons of our love run out of love. Oh, thank you.
Beautiful lyric.
Thank you, thank you. This, I like to do a song for my father. He passed away, God, 30 years. He was 95. Yeah. Ferraz, that's a Portuguese name. Yeah. And he's from Burma, right? There's a lot of Portuguese along the eastern seaboard because they were the first Europeans to the Orient. They were navigators. He's a worker of a stone. He builds the highways where I roam. He's a builder of a bridge, taking me so far from home. He's a sower of the seed, harvesting every and I need. He's a fisher of the sea. He has a story to tell me. Well, he's a lover, she's a woman who never left him all day long. He's a gambler, just a loser. I hope to get him when I'm grown. I remember those words of wisdom. Now that I am not so young, keep your freedom, follow your footsteps. Maybe you'll step to a different road. Is it him? I had a dream that he was a genius and the master of his trade. A true hero I could worship, a born leader. He was made. This was an answer to a question, a direction of a way. Now there ain't no history to a lesson I could only learn today. Now he's a shadow of a sun. His time's gone, his deeds were done. He was a soldier fighting for freedom. But I guess his war was won. And I must follow like rain on a tombstone in his hollow. I must run, for I hear his laughter like waves on the ocean. I see his smile in the setting sun. Where is my father from? Like a mirror through the canton, the face that stilled the storm. Is it me? Is it him? Thank you. You know, my father had 9 brothers, and they're all here in the Bay Area. This huge family, incredibly huge family. And one of his sisters, one of my aunts, had 9 kids, and my other aunt, his other sister, had 22.
No.
Yeah,
I come from a family of 14.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a big family.
I'm number 13.
Wow.
I can't even do the math.
It's a clan. We're talking about clans.
Yep. My mother says that the old man will come with a dowry for the young girl, right?
Oh,
And
sure.
she goes, a dowry. There is a house in New Orleans They call the rising sun. Been the ruin of many poor boys. God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. She sold my old blue jeans. They said father was a gambling man down in old New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and his traveling trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Well, I got one foot on the platform. I got the other on this train. I'm going back to New Orleans, where that ball I said the race is almost through. I'm going down to end my day in the rising sun. Do what?
I like what you do at the end.
Uh-huh.
Song, I like that.
What the time is? What time is it?
It's 12:30.
Okay.
Almost 12:30.
Okay.
12:30.
Okay.
Almost.
Okay.
I've never heard House of
Steve,
Rising.
you're playing at 1?
1:30, I think.
Oh, okay.
You got
Okay.
time.
Okay.
For a long time.
I think the last time I heard you was here.
Yeah, I haven't heard
You talked to Anna at all?
you. Gonna be seeing her at some point. Yeah, she had COVID.
Yeah, she told me, yeah.
And gonna see her at some point soon.
The COVID thing's really troubling because she said she had it twice.
Oh man.
I said, wait a minute. That's
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get it. This is my friend Steph.
Steph?
Steb.
Steph.
Steb. Yeah, from Berkeley. He sings. You're gonna get a tape of him sing.
Oh, great.
Oh my God. Yeah. So.
Well, this is supposed to be.
What I mean, it was.
This is A instead of E.
Oh, you tuned it down a little bit or something?
No, I tune this. It's tuned the same intervals as a guitar, but instead of starting with E, it starts with A. A, D, G, whatever. It's supposed to be half size here, but it doesn't look. It looks more than half size, doesn't it? From here to here.
It's a 3/4.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Just like the one I got, but what I'm saying is, the Hannah Montana costs like $19.95.
Mm-hmm.
But that looks like a.
Well, they used to like have a nail in the post with the string on it.
Yeah, that's all you need. That's how B.B. King started. He did.
I never started. I don't know how to play guitar. I'm afraid of it.
B.B. King would, with the little stick and the string, that's how he learned how to get all those little nice little bends that he does. Spectacular.
You got some nice bends of your own. I just love what all the little frills you got going on, man.
I heard.
You're a really good songwriter, sir.
This is Motherless Children, and who was that? Blind Willie Johnson. He wrote all these Bible songs, and sometimes he was one of the earliest to record. I think back in the 20s or something, they recorded him. He had this deep, deep, gravelly voice, and sometimes his wife would sing with him. She had this high voice like that. Yeah. So this is Samson and Delilah. What was that? What did I say I was going to sing?
Samson Lyon.
I got religion. I got religion. I got religion way down in my soul. It makes me happy. Make me happy. Make me happy way down in my soul. Well, way down yonder in the ancient time lived the strongest man on earth. Killed 10,000 Philistines with a jawbone of an ass. He had religion. He had religion. He had religion way down in his soul. Well, Delilah got down on her knees, said, "Tell me where your strength lies, if you please." Samson said, "Take a knife in your little hand, cut off my hair, I'll be just an ordinary man." So she plied him with wine, and when he got drunk and passed out. She cut off his hair. They even put out his eyes, tied a millstone around his neck to work him to death in the mill house. And so he worked night and day and night, under the lash, till his hair grew back and his strength returned. 'Cause he had a leg jump. He had a leg jump. He had a leg jump way down in his soul. If I had my way, I would tear this building down. And he had a leg on. He had a leg on. He had a leg on. Way down in this soul. So it all came tumbling down. And made him happy. Made him happy. Made him happy. Way down. Yeah. Yeah. Rather be a sparrow than a snail. Yes, I would, if I only could. Sure. Rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would, if I only could. Sure. And away, I'd rather sail away like a condor just passing on. But a man gets tied up with the ground he gives the world its saddest sound. It's sad sound. Sure. Rise and feel the earth beneath my feet. Yes, I would. If I would. Sure. And away, I'd rather sail away like a condor just passing over. But a man gets tied up with the ground, he gives the word. It's sad as sun, it's sad as sun. There's a story to that song. That El Condor Pasa.
Yeah.
Well, the Indians were trying to escape up the mountain from the conquistadors, and they got to the top. There was no place left to go, so they played their flutes and to bring the condors over to witness. Yeah. They were all pirates, the conquistadors, all those guys.
Oh, it's outrageous.
Columbus was the baddest pirate of his time.
Outrageous. All
And the thing was that Europe was pretty much exhausted by that time of natural resources. And then the New World was discovered, right? And so, but the thing was, you had to get the ship the stuff back to Europe. So.
no, it's beyond crazy. Going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. Please don't tell them what train I'm on, and they won't know where I've gone. I said when I'm dead and in my grave, no more good times shall I crave. Put a stone in my head and feet till the morning I went to sleep. Yes, when I die, just bury me deep down at the end of Bleecker Street. Then I can hear old number 9 as she goes whistling by. When bury me down at the end of Chestnut Street. And I can hear number 9 as she goes sliding by. My grave, no more good times shall I crave. Put a stone at my head and feet, tell them all I've gone to sleep. Yeah. Bury me deep down at the end of Chestnut Street, and I can hear old number 9 as she goes skipping by. What? Elizabeth, what's her name? Cotton. Elizabeth Cotton, yeah. And she had a funny thing style because she was left-handed and she played upside down. Yeah. Nobody sounds like that. You know? Yeah. Sestina El Forte. In hot summer have I great rejoicing, when the tempest kill the earth's foul beast. And the lightnings from black heaven flash crimson, and the fierce thunders roar me their music. Through all the riven skies, God's swords clash. And I love to see the sun rise, blood crimson, and I watch his spears through the dark clash, and fills all my heart with rejoicing, and pries wide my mouth with fast music, when I see him so scorn and defy peace, his lone might against all darkness opposing. And let the music of the swords make them crimson. Sino al forte. Some, it's a 6-line poem, right?
Yeah.
And then with the ending word of each line in the next verse is jumbled, so they don't go in the same order, but they're the same words.
Yep.
And someone described this like the flickering of a candle, with the rhymes. It's great.
I never tried to write one, but
I've written a number of them.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So the word order changes with each stanza, but the
Yeah.
last word of the previous stanza has to be the last word of the next stanza.
Exactly, yeah. Right.
And they all 6 end words have to appear in the.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's a lot
Yeah.
to keep track of.
Well, it's not a very long affair. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, there's 6 stanzas and a final tercet.
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. This is Ezra Pound's translation.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Ezra.
I can't understand him.
What?
I can't understand him.
Ezra Pound. Man, oh man.
He got put in jail. That
He got put in jail.
St. Elizabeth's, I think.
He was
yeah.
hanging out with Mussolini's boys there in Italy.
Yeah, he was an anti.
Well, yeah, but most people were in those good old days. Yeah, most people were. I watched this series called The World at War.
Yeah.
The devastation is just unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Only 80 years ago, too. Only 80 years ago.
And now that generation has passed away.
They're doing a rerun in Ukraine.
That's right, yeah.
They are.
And Putin's the same old, they pushed me into it, yeah.
It's your fault.
But some describe Putin as like the head of a huge mafia with nuclear weapons.
Kind of, sort of. That's not pretty picture.
No. And the thing is, I hope Trump gets indicted because then he can't run for president.
Hey, Jimmy, do you
Yeah.
if I had a hammer, would you feel like doing that?
Yeah, okay.
Love that, love that.
Well, let me, okay. Take this hammer, can't you, Captain? This old hammer, can't you, Captain? This old hammer, can't you, Captain? Tell him I'm gone. Tell him I'm gone. If he asks you, was I wrong? Lord, if he asks you, was I wrong? If he asks you, was I wrong? Tell him I was blind, Lord. Tell him I was blind. If he asks you, was I laughing? Lord, if he was I laughing? If he asks you, was I laughing? Tell him I was crying. Tell him I was crying. This old man killed John Ferraz. This old man killed John Ferraz. And this old man killed John Ferraz. Won't kill me, boy, and it won't kill me. Protector's hand, carry to your captain. This old carry to your captain. This old hand, carry to your captain. Tell him I'm gone. And this old hand, they killed honky, ooh, and a wicked. Yes, take this hand and can't you count this old hand? Can't you count this old hand? Can't you count? Tell 'em, tell 'em. Leadbelly's the only guy that sang his way out of the joint. He was the only guy who sang his way out of the joint. He used to play the governor's parties when he was in prison. And they let him out to play the governor's parties. And the last official act of the governor was to pardon Leadbelly. The story why they call him Leadbelly is because someone came in when he was singing and shot him in the belly. And Leadbelly finished the song and then did the guy in with his guitar.
That's the story.
I know. Ledbetter was his name.
I got a question.
Yeah.
There was somewhere, I can't remember where, but these two armies were getting ready to fight. And some guy stepped up in the middle of the two armies and he started singing.
Uh,
And then everybody just put their arms down and went home.
yeah. Well, that's what happened eventually.
Well, what? I can't remember where that was. That's my question. Where was? Have you ever heard that same story?
Oh, lots of stories like that. Yeah. In World War I, if they said over the top and you didn't go, they shot you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? You kidding? What army was that?
Then they had the
Both armies, huh?
Christmas truce too. Remember that?
Oh yeah, and everybody stopped, had a big party.
Too many people think over the top means something's really great, and they just don't
Yeah,
know what it means.
and they say Hitler made the trains run on time, but they forget about the part where they were taking them.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Don't even bring it up.
Don't want to be late.
But you know what stopped Hitler?
What stopped Hitler?
Climate change.
Climate change.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah.
In Russia.
Well, it takes a while. Like and because of the Earth is warming, the cold is coming down from above, right? So the weather bubble is shrinking, right? Because once it gets so cold, you can't have weather anymore. But then now that's shrinking, because of carbon dioxide and all that stuff. There's lots of stuff doing it. Yeah.
I often ask myself, if I was in that situation where the two armies were facing each other, and I would want to step down there, what would I sing? What song would you sing? What would you do?
Good question.
I know. I don't have an answer for that.
Well, weren't there were popular tunes in those days?
You'd have to make something
Lily
up.
Marlene.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah. That was World War II, I think she sang.
Yeah, it's very sad.
Yeah, I know.
song,
Yeah.
Lily Marlene.
You have to make something up on the spot.
Yeah. There never was a fight like the fight between the fire and the ice. Said the fire to the ice, I'll melt you down good. I'll be all cold and I'll freeze all your wood. The ice said the fire, I'll put you out good. I'll burn right till there's only fire on the ground. So they both kept their word, and the ice melted fast, and the fire was put out by the water which flowed past. Me and Jane Radish wrote that song. She wrote the lyrics. I wrote the music, which I'm trying to remember. So. Okay. This is another song we wrote called "To the Jaguar." Last night I saw you in a dream. As I passed by, you winked. Take care of yourself, be smart, so you won't become extinct. Palm trees flutter lightly as you go in search of game. To me, your life seems nicer. It's not easy being tame. You are another verse to that. I'm not sure.
How come I wasn't born a capybara?
A what?
How come I wasn't born a capybara instead of a human?
What is that?
That's a big rat.
Oh, they get big, yeah. They're like Amazons in the rivers. I mean, rats in the Amazon are like big as cows, man. They're like huge.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a cat.
it could have been any creature.
You guys gotta see this movie called The Walrus. Screaming, but then he sounds, when he's screaming, he sounds just like a walrus. And you realize
That's a silly story.
Who's doing this? Who's used
you
to?
realize all the spirits and all the animals were all the same. All the spirits were all the same. That's what the movie's supposed to be.
There was these guys, the Blair brothers, who sailed in the Indonesian archipelago for 10 years,
Yeah,
filming. You know, all this.
yeah.
They caught the last of those old cultures in Indonesia, you know, yeah, and one of them still alive, I think. The other guy fell down a manhole, broke his leg, and then went to the hospital and had a heart attack. If you ever get a chance, it's called, what's it called? It's a series. These are two British guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
Usually
two brothers.
British guys out there.
The hell?
The Brits are big on digging up,
Yeah,
trying to go where no one's gone before, but
yeah. Well, some of those places, like I think they filmed the last island that's pre-Muslim,
yeah.
and they still all do all these things that the original spirit religions, you know, yeah.
Animism or something.
There are plenty of indigenous people in
Amazon.
Mexico.
In Mexico, yeah.
Around Oaxaca, there's 16 different cultural groups
Uh,
that have villages around Oaxaca.
Huh. Yeah, that's what I hear. That it's dangerous in Mexico unless you know where to go. If you know where to go, it's perfectly
I
fine.
ain't going.
It's not snowing down there.
So I'll take this now that I got a captive audience.
Yes, sir.
I want to recite a poem
Yes, sir.
that I wrote for my mom, who
Okay.
passed away in early January
Let's hear it.
Sorry.
at 97. And this poem I wrote on her 80th birthday. It's called My Mom, My Star. When I think about my life so sweet, when a flower catches my attention by the garden gate, or the scent of jasmine surprises me as the moon is rising late, or especially when I'm with a friend having fun and going out to eat, I often marvel at my fate, as if a spell upon, as if a fairy tale from childhood's book upon my heart had put a spell, and I was singled out for fortune, by fortune, or by the wishing well, for all that is wonderful in life, and that every dream comes true. And I stop and I consider that it's all because of you, who taught me how to live, how to love, and how to receive it too. Like a tree whose roots go deep, and upon its bough it puts the fruit of everything that men aspire to. My happiness, my self-esteem, my sense of home and belonging to, my deep respect for everything that's beautiful and true. These all stem lovingly from you. You who taught me by your own example how even the strongest tree must bend and not be broken by the wind of chance and circumstance into which we human beings are thrown, nor to be a bird that forsakes its nest, trying to fly unto the sun, only to be taken in the hunter's net, but rather through courage, devotion, and sacrifice, we can grow beyond the strife and turmoil of this world to survive as you did, with serenity, grace, and wisdom, a legacy that will shine forever in my memory. So as I make my way in life, reflecting from day to day, to find what's true, I think of you, and then I find my way. That guiding star that shines above shows we need not look afar for love. And this I cherish and hold most dear, knowing that I shall always be your child and keep you forever in my heart, glowing there, even in the dark. And if there is any honor due, if to any is owed my gratitude, it's to you I make this toast. Here's to you, Mom. You're the most. I think I'm going to end there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Eric. Oh, God. I hardly look at my guitar anymore. I was doing a lot of painting. I had a couple of shows up in North Beach.
No, you need to play a lot. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know. I got to practice. You know what happened is that I was a gig coming up, and I said, I'm going to be ready for this gig. And I started, really practicing, and I sprained my fucking hand. I couldn't play for months.
Yeah, you always do that.
Yeah.
You want me to operate?
It happens.
No.
It's
I got a
true.
pocket knife.
Too much too soon, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've done that too.
Yeah.